Most people don't realize this, but the very hours you spend sleeping could be the reason your muscles are disappearing. That's right. Not during training, not during the day, but at night, while you're resting. If you're over 30, and especially over 50, the body begins to shift into a catabolic state during sleep, meaning it starts breaking down muscle for energy if you're not giving it the right nutrients beforehand. And this is something that compounds night after night. So if you're skipping a proper pre-bedtime nutrition protocol, you're not just missing gains, you're actively losing muscle mass. Now, this isn't about hype. It's about biology. I'm going to walk you through the 4 most effective science-supported bedtime foods that can prevent this muscle breakdown, help repair tissue, and even optimize your hormones for strength, performance, and longevity. These aren't gimmicks, they're backed by real physiology and the latest neuroscience around sleep, metabolism, and protein synthesis. But first, let's be clear about why the nighttime window is so critical. Many people overlook how much happens inside the body while they sleep. While rest is essential for recovery, it's also a time when, without the right nutritional support, the body can actually begin to break itself down, especially muscle tissue. This process is known as a catabolic state. When you go to bed without consuming the right nutrients, particularly proteins and essential amino acids, your body may begin using muscle as an energy source during the night. This is particularly important for individuals over 30, and even more so for those over 50, as muscle mass naturally begins to decline with age due to changes in hormone levels and slower protein synthesis rates. The body continues to burn calories and carry out vital functions during sleep, such as cell repair, memory consolidation, and hormone regulation. All of these processes require energy, and if that energy isn't readily available from your last meal, the body turns to internal sources. In the absence of circulating nutrients, the body taps into stored muscle protein to fuel itself. This doesn't just slow down progress in muscle-building efforts, it accelerates age-related muscle loss known as sarcopenia, which can lead to weakness, poor balance, and a higher risk of injury over time. Even if someone exercises regularly and consumes enough protein during the day, failing to support the body overnight can lead to a net muscle loss. This is because muscle protein synthesis, the process through which new muscle tissue is built, needs to exceed muscle protein breakdown in order to gain or maintain muscle. When that balance tips in the wrong direction during sleep, it's like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Over weeks and months, the results become noticeable: loss of strength, reduced muscle tone, and slower recovery from workouts. This issue is magnified by long gaps between meals. If someone finishes dinner at 7 p.m. and doesn't eat again until 7 a.m. the next day, that's a 12-hour window without nutritional intake. During this time, the body may run out of amino acids and other resources needed to support overnight repair and maintenance. The longer the fast, the higher the likelihood of muscle being used as fuel. By not providing the body with strategic nutrition before bed, we miss the opportunity to nourish and protect muscle during its most active recovery phase. To prevent this, the right bedtime nutrition isn't optional. It's essential for anyone who wants to maintain strength, mobility, and long-term vitality. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools the body has for repair and growth, and this includes rebuilding muscle tissue. While it may seem like everything shuts down during sleep, the truth is that the body enters a highly active recovery state. During this time, a number of critical biological processes occur that are essential for muscle health. Growth hormone levels rise significantly during the early phases of deep sleep, which plays a vital role in repairing tissues, stimulating cell regeneration, and building lean muscle mass. This makes sleep not just a time of rest, but a key opportunity for rebuilding and strengthening the body from the inside out. However, this powerful recovery process is only effective when the body has the resources it needs. Without the right nutrients in the bloodstream before bed, the body's ability to use this recovery window for muscle building becomes compromised. Growth hormone alone isn't enough. It needs the raw materials like amino acids, vitamins, and minerals to perform its function. When those materials are lacking, the body may still go through the motions of recovery, but the results will be incomplete or ineffective. That's why nutrition and sleep must work together in order to fully support muscle growth. As the body cycles through different stages of sleep, including deep sleep and REM, it prioritizes different types of repair. Deep sleep is particularly important for physical recovery and muscle tissue rebuilding. This is when the greatest amounts of growth hormone are released, and it's also when muscle protein synthesis can be maximized, if the necessary nutrients are present. If you've consumed a slowed, digesting protein or nutrient-rich food before sleep, it can provide a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night, giving the body exactly what it needs, exactly when it needs it most. Over time, supporting this nighttime repair cycle can lead to noticeable benefits in strength, muscle tone, and recovery speed. On the other hand, neglecting it means missing out on one of the most valuable biological windows for building a stronger body. Instead of merely avoiding muscle loss, proper nighttime nutrition allows you to actively use sleep as a strategic advantage for growth. It transforms rest into one of the most powerful training tools available, especially when paired with consistent, intentional eating habits. This combination of sleep and nutrition is foundational not only for performance, but for long-term health, resilience, and vitality. Certain foods have a powerful ability to influence what happens in the body during sleep, especially when it comes to preventing muscle breakdown and enhancing the quality of rest. What you eat before bed doesn't just sit in your stomach. It affects your hormones, neurotransmitters, and cellular repair systems throughout the night. The body responds to specific nutrients in a precise way, and by choosing the right foods, you can give your system the tools it needs to stay anabolic, protect muscle mass, and promote deep, restorative sleep. This approach isn't based on guesswork, it's rooted in solid science about how digestion, metabolism, and the nervous system work during rest. Slowed, digesting proteins like casein, commonly found in dairy products such as cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, release amino acids gradually over several hours. This provides a steady supply of building blocks for muscle tissue, allowing the body to remain in a muscle-preserving state even during long periods of fasting overnight. Unlike fast proteins that spike amino acid levels quickly and then drop off, slowed, digesting proteins keep the bloodstream rich with nutrients throughout the night, directly reducing muscle catabolism. In addition to protein, certain nutrients such as magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan play a vital role in calming the nervous system and promoting high-quality sleep. Foods like almonds, bananas, and tart cherry juice are rich in these compounds. Magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions and supports deep sleep, while tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin and melatonin, two key hormones involved in sleep initiation and quality. These compounds don't just help you fall asleep faster, they enhance the depth and consistency of your sleep cycles, which is when the most effective muscle recovery takes place. Another critical factor is blood sugar stability. When blood glucose drops too low during the night, cortisol, your stress hormone, can rise, potentially interrupting sleep and increasing muscle breakdown. Consuming a balanced bedtime snack that includes both protein and a small amount of healthy carbohydrates can help keep blood sugar levels stable throughout the night, reducing the chances of cortisol spikes and promoting a more anabolic state while you rest. By intentionally choosing bedtime foods that support both muscle preservation and sleep quality, you give your body exactly what it needs to recover efficiently. This strategic nutrition helps optimize the natural rhythm of the body's nighttime processes, ensuring that sleep becomes a tool for regeneration rather than a risk factor for muscle loss. Over time, these small, targeted changes can lead to significant improvements in strength, recovery, and overall well-being. Using strategic nutrition before sleep is one of the most underrated methods for enhancing physical recovery, increasing strength, and promoting long-term health. When the right nutrients are delivered at the right time, the body can shift into a deeply anabolic state during sleep, allowing it to rebuild, restore, and grow stronger with each passing night. This concept becomes even more important as we age because natural muscle building processes slow down, and hormonal shifts make it easier to lose muscle and harder to recover. That's why nighttime nutrition isn't just about preventing loss, it's about using biology to your advantage. One of the key benefits of nighttime eating is how it works in harmony with the body's natural cycles. Human biology is designed to repair itself during sleep. Growth hormone, one of the most potent anabolic hormones, peaks during deep stages of rest. But for this hormone to truly be effective, it needs nutrients to act on. Without protein, minerals, and amino acids available in the bloodstream, that natural hormonal spike has little to work with. The body can't build what it doesn't have the raw materials for. Providing the right nutrients before bed ensures that the body can take full advantage of its own natural rhythms to support growth and repair. This approach doesn't require large meals or complex routines. A small, well-balanced snack that includes slowed, digesting protein, a small amount of healthy fat, and perhaps some complex carbohydrates can be enough to trigger significant benefits. For example, casein protein supports muscle repair over several hours, while a few nuts can offer magnesium to calm the nervous system and support restful sleep. Even something as simple as a banana can provide potassium and tryptophan, both of which help with muscle function and sleep quality. When combined, these foods don't just feed the body, they program it for better recovery and performance. Over time, consistently fueling the body in this way creates a compounding effect. Muscles recover faster, workouts become more productive, and daily energy levels improve. Sleep becomes more restorative, allowing the body to perform better not just physically but mentally. Strategic nighttime nutrition also supports metabolic health, balances hormones like insulin and cortisol, and reduces inflammation, all of which contribute to better aging and longevity. Instead of allowing sleep to become a time when the body breaks down, the right approach turns those hours into a secret weapon for strength, resilience, and long-term vitality. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter in alignment with how the body truly works.